Okay, so I have a question about a fairy tale which I heard when I was young, and the fairy tale is Jack and the Beanstalk. So, for those who don't know, Jack and the Beanstalk involves Jack, a donkey, his mom, a giant, three magical beans, and a chicken that lays three golden eggs every single morning. Yeah, I'm hoping I got that correctly, because I feel like the golden goose laying thing is from some other fairy tale, but like I really hope I got this one correct. So what happens is, the story goes that Jack and his mom were really broke. Jack's mom decided to take the donkey, give it to Jack, and tell Jack to go to the city and sell it for money. Jack goes to the city and he sells it, but not for money. No, see, Jack sells it for magical beings, because Jack's a young boy. After Jack sells it for magical beans, he comes home and shows his mommy what he's done, because he's proud of his little earnings. His mom looks at the beans and throws them out and says, "Ayo bro, these shits is useless." Right, unbeknownst to mother, these things are going to be her salvation in the future. So Jack's mom wakes up, and so does Jack the next morning, after having a lovely sandwich of hopes and dreams. And what happens next is that Jack notices a giant beanstalk outside. Jack, being the curious young boy he is, decides to climb up the beanstalk right past the clouds. And when he got right past the clouds, he saw a giant that likes eating people. But that's not important for what I'm trying to prove here. That likes eating people. And when he found the giant, he also found the fact that the giant had a golden goose. So, oh, it is a golden goose. That would make a lot more sense for alliteration's sake. So, the golden goose. Jack steals the golden goose while running away from his predator and slides down the beanstalk. And then as he slides down, he decides, you know what would be great? Let's just chop this beanstalk as the giant is coming down. And poof, the giant falls to his death. So Jack essentially commits theft a couple of times in the story and murder afterwards. So, yes. Now, that's not the point I'm trying to bring across. See, my question relates more to the beans. See, we all know that the beans are magical, because we are told that in the story already. But what exactly makes them magical? Is it the fact that they can grow really big? Or did they give birth to the giants? And if they gave birth to giants, like, why didn't it just give Jack the golden goose instead? You get what I'm saying? Because that would make for a much shorter story. But like, I really doubt that's what happened. I believe that the giant lived in the clouds. But if the giant lived in the clouds, it makes sense why the giant just wanted to eat people. See, because the giant had a very unrefined palate. The giant was most probably eating omelets every single morning, and I don't know about you, but once you eat something a lot, it becomes a little annoying. Yes, so my question is actually relating to the beanstalks. What was their magical power? Was it to get a giant with a golden chicken rise up in the sky? Or was it to get really big because it drank Scott's emulsion? Yeah, that makes sense. That's my question.